What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you being here with me, and welcome to my world. Okay, I can't say I actually had the chance to read all messages, but I read a lot of the messages, and I thank all those people that support what I'm doing right here on this channel. Um, I decided to make the video. Immigrants hating on Black Americans because this is happening. This is happening, and I wanted to see, and I was thinking that maybe it's like me. Is it just my imagination or what? And that's one thing about us, Black Americans. We don't speak to each other. We don't talk. So it was really important for me to make the video and to find out, is this happening in other places? Okay, I needed to know if it was happening across America. And yes, it's happening. North, west, south, it's happening. It's happening in California. It's happening in North Carolina. I got people from all over the US sending me messages saying, yeah, I've been noticing this a lot and it's starting to piss me off. So yes, it's happening. I was like thinking, okay, it's just my imagination. Also, people were like, not a lot, but a few people were asking me, why did I buy something from that lady if the lady made me feel that way? First of all, it wasn't their store. They don't own the store. They're working there. I don't know if they own the store now. This was a couple of years ago when this was happening. And I don't know if they own the store now because, you go into a store and you see immigrants working in the store. And for me, in Boston, in my area of Boston, a lot of the stores were owned by, some Black Americans, some Puerto Ricans, some Dominicans, and like some white people that lived outside the area in their own stores in the Black community, and they may hire some Africans or some Indians. So I don't really think a whole lot about this, but lately when I've traveled to my old community, which is called Roxbury, where I grew up, I'm starting to see that, and actually, matter of fact, one of the stores, one of the biggest grocery stores that was in the Black community that was owned by a Puerto Rican, a really nice Puerto Rican fella. And I know his whole family. I used to date his niece, is now owned by some Indians. And nobody would know that the store is owned by Indians now because they kept the guy's name, Fuentes supermarket in Roxbury. And so, yeah, you would never know. Okay. I mean, I just noticed one time when I was in there and I was like, hey, how's Miguel doing? And he said, oh, yeah, Miguel don't own the store. He just recently sold it a couple of days ago. And then I saw some bunch of Indians standing off on the side. So at one point, they was trying to, they had some, I guess the Puerto Ricans that were working in there had to stay there for a while. And then they had came in and they were trying to run it. And I guess the Indians were having problems with the people. And then all of a sudden, it was putting the Puerto Ricans back up in front to work. So I'm not using any of this as an excuse. Like I said, also, if you make me feel uncomfortable in your store, if you don't greet me and you're staring at me and giving me dirty looks, I will not do any business with you. I especially don't want to do business with other groups now that's coming in because it seems like everybody's coming into the Black community. Everybody's coming into the Black community, especially if you come into my own neighborhood or anywhere in Boston and you jack up all the prices. I mean, you jack up all the prices. I'm not doing business with you. You're taking advantage of the poor blacks and Puerto Ricans that's in my community that grew up there. So the supermarket I was just telling you about, very famous supermarket, a block away from where I grew up at. I don't go in there anymore. I do not. I refuse to go in there. People were writing me, quite a few people was writing me and saying this. So I made the video because I want us to be on point. I want to start seeing us talking to each other, showing respect for each other. Because I remember back in the 60s and the 70s, man, it was nothing like being black. Hey, bro, what's up, man? And when you said, bro, you really meant it. Okay? Brothers showing love, sisters showing love. I want to see that again. I'm so tired of this, of how we're treating each other. I'm so tired of going to YouTube and hearing brothers dogging and sisters and stuff. Passport bros going back and forth with all this nonsense, trashing black women. Okay? And I'm sick and tired of seeing the black women on TikTok dogging the black men. I mean, foreigners, everybody's seeing this. We need to stop. We need to come together. Black men, we need to stop killing each other. We need to stop fighting over little stuff. You don't own nothing. You own no property. You're fighting over some street. Oh, you're in my street. Oh, you're in my neighborhood. Man, come on. Just all this stuff. I'm like really sick and tired of it. So I got sick and tired of seeing videos where brothers are dogging each other, sisters are dogging the brothers are dogging their sisters. Yo, man, that stuff can stress you out. It stresses me out. And I've said in my other videos, and I'm going to say here, before I die, I want to help make changes with my people. You know, I'm not saying I'm some Malcolm X or a Martin Luther King, but I want to help spark the brain that helps bring us together as a people. Sisters, I'm saying it to you also. I want you to stop this nonsense, stop attacking the brothers. We got people that's trying to wipe us out. We already know that there's been people for the longest trying to wipe out the black race here in America. Now we got this new wave of immigrants coming in and disrespecting us. Okay, opening up stores in our neighborhoods and jacking up the prices, opening up hair salons, blocking other black women from opening up beauty supply stores and stuff like that. I mean, we got to get it together. We really need to get it together. So to those people who are angry with me going in stores, I only mentioned 2 stores. One was back in Ohio. That guy didn't own the store. He was working there. And this other store, I don't really know if these people own it, but I did go in there and I did check her. All right. So yes, we gotta get it together. I'm rooting for us. I know we can do it. And I'm gonna say again, I'm not a hater. I am not a racist. I've been seeing comments from I know there was some Africans making comments and stuff to me, and they were upset and saying, "Well, what about you African Americans hating on Africans and stuff?" Come on, guys, come on, come on, guys. You know better to even say that, because I know it's not all of you, but a lot of Africans are coming in and looking down on Black Americans. All right, because I never really experienced being around Africans and stuff until when I moved to DC. And I worked at International Monetary Funds. And I worked in the document department. and there were Africans from all over Africa. Okay, all over Africa. And I was like, oh, cool, I'm with my African brothers. Man, you should have heard the way they was talking about America, black people. It was just like I was hearing so much negativity. I was getting sick, man. They didn't know I was Black American because of my name and stuff. But I was just listening to them. I was putting up with it only because I was in DC all by myself. Um, I had I had to pay the bills. I needed a job because in DC there wasn't no jobs for brothers. They will open the doors for the black women, but not for brothers. Trust me. When I got there, it took me a whole year to get a job, and so they weren't opening doors for brothers. So when I was in the IMF, I heard a lot of negative things from Africans, and even when I traveled throughout the building and stuff, immigrants from everywhere, all around the world, in the IMF was talking negative about America, talking about DC, all the crime in DC. All this stuff wouldn't be happening in my country, but yet they're in the United States, came here to get a job. And my God, you would not believe how uppity some of these people were that came from like really poor countries. Were so uppity, you know? And I used to be mad. Every time I left, I would be like so angry. Until one day I just like went off and started checking all of them. My supervisor, he had made a comment, and I just checked him and said, "Yeah, so you do know I'm Black American. I don't really appreciate hearing it." And he looked at me and he shut up. And said, "Oh, Jimmy, you're different. You're different from them. You're okay." And I'm like, "No, no, no, no. Don't even do that." Okay. So once I opened my mouth up and I said that, there was a target on my back. Okay, because it was about like, let me see. In my section, it was probably about like 10 or 12 of us. And then on the other side, there were like maybe 6 or 7. So as I was saying before, I got along well with the Ethiopian African that was there. And the Egyptian African, I got along with him. Egyptian, I should just call him Egyptian guy. I got along with him. And another Arab guy, they're all from Africa, I got along with them. And to me, they were like brothers, man. Because when I was stressed out, I could talk to them and they had my back. And a Filipino cat, he was like a brother. When I was stressed out, these guys I could talk to. But yeah, IMF, all those people in there, they're anti-American, they're anti-black, they are anti-white American also. I'm telling you, IMF in Washington, D.C., man, that was one place where I really felt uncomfortable, and people showed their true colors, but yet they was in the United States working here. Okay, came here for the green. All right, so yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. I know there were some other things I wanted to talk about, but every time I get on, I start I'm blacking out and stuff. And this one brother, well, he says supposedly his screen name is Brother Kareem, who keeps writing me and he's hating on me, which I say the hate's only going to motivate me. But if you're a real brother, you need to stop the nonsense, really. Okay, we need to work together. You need to stop writing me and focus on your channel. And if you ever want to do something together, fine. I don't have the time for negativity. You made some insults. I haven't blocked you. If it gets too crazy, I will block you. But again, like I said, hating on me only is gonna motivate me. Okay. And for the white people who are writing and sending me all these messages and stuff, I don't even care what you have to say. So Okay. And brothers, also when you write, please don't use the N word because I don't want to delete you or block you. I want you to express yourself because if you only if you have, and I'm not with that. Okay. And I know a lot of people, a few, have felt that I was too passive and stuff. But trust me, I'm not. I'm just trying my best to stay out of stay out of jail and stuff. Because if you know me, the real me, I grew up in one of the roughest neighborhoods of Boston. Okay, in Roxbury, one of the roughest neighborhoods, and a lot of guys I grew up with now are not alive and stuff. You know, so I'm so happy that I've got to be this age, old man with grown kids and stuff. And I'm gonna pick my fights and stuff. I'm gonna pick my battles, I should say. And I will be polite and respectful. You put your hands on me, then that's something entirely different. But I'm not gonna just be getting into. I'm not a young man again and getting into fights with anyone and everybody over just comments and stuff, and be going in and out of the court systems. Because trust me, been there, done that, and they love seeing your black face in there. They love it, especially you messing with somebody that's non-black. Okay, they're gonna be like pulling you back in the court over and over again, and you know how they treat us in the court system. So, guys, I hope you like this video. Again, please like if you're new to the channel. Please subscribe. Please share. Um, Thank you for watching this one. I really do. Thank you for all the comments that you people have made. I'm going to keep saying I'm not a racist. I just want to see my people step up, step up. Okay. And let's do things together. Let's work together. Okay. Let's stop pulling each other down. Let's stop killing each other. Let's start showing love and respect for each other. We can do it. We can do it. I know we can do it. And I want this to happen before I die. All right, guys. Again, ladies, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Let's get it together. We can do it. We can do it. I know we can. Take care. Ajima's World. Peace.